Well, certainly a lot of people still talking about the big price increase when it comes to the EpiPen. And we are back here at Performance Medicine, joined again by our daytime doc, Dr. Tom Rogers. And good to see you, Doc.
Great to have it.
Certainly a lot of people still getting over the fact that this EpiPen is so expensive and it's needed and could save a life.
Right. You know, I have personal experience with adrenaline myself. When I was in medical school 32 years ago, I took an allergy shot. At that point, they let you do it at home. And about 5 minutes later, I went into anaphylactic shock. Fortunately, I recognized it and got to an emergency room very quickly and spent the night in the intensive care unit. Couldn't breathe, you know, and they reversed it with adrenaline, which is what these are. But, so I have personal experience with it. It's a life-saving device. Now, we used to use these EpiPens until the price just went out of sight. And, you know, it's been all over Congress. That company's really getting hammered, rightfully so, because they went from being $100 to $600.
Huge increase.
And the CEO of that company is really in a lot of hot water, rightfully so. So I started thinking about that. I knew we could get these things very cheap. So what we've done is we have our own little Anna kit. It's a personalized for the patient kit. That's the same thing. Instead of having,
it's going to do the same thing.
It's going to do exactly the same thing. And really, this EpiPen, the one advantage of this maybe is that you can take this thing out and give it through your clothes. But it's really not that easy to use, and a lot of people don't know how to use it. So if you have a device like this but can't use it, it's no good.
Right.
So what I did was have one of the pharmacies come, Pro Compounding, and actually use the vial and just a pen. So I want to demonstrate, not right now, but to the patient on how to flip that open, suck the medicine up, give yourself a shot with it. It's the same exact stuff for $50 versus $600. I mean, it's ridiculous. Plus, the patient needs to know how to do this and when to do it. I mean, you don't want to give it when you don't need it. So you really need to talk to a physician as to when you need to give this shot.
And you will allow people to come in before they take this kit home. You want to make sure that they're comfortable with it.
The first time they come in, I'm going to have an office visit with them. I'm going to explain about their allergies, find out about their history, see if they need this, and teach them how to use it. And they'll sign a form off that they've been taught. It's very, very important to get that patient's history. The other thing, like I was telling you before, you're more likely to save somebody's life with one of these Anna kits than anything you do. So I think most people should have one of these in their car, at their office, at their school, at their home place. That and the Heimlich maneuver, you can save lives. I've saved several lives with these through my career.
And I was going to say, with a price point of $50, much more cost effective to have something like that with you. And if it's not you, you never know who may be around you that's allergic to something, and we're seeing it more and more.
That's exactly right, because those things you buy them for $600, they expire in a little over a year. So we get 2 years out of this for $50.
That is a great, and you could save a life.
Exactly.
All right, well, certainly a lot of information. As he mentioned, this is available right here at Performance Medicine. He will teach you how to use it, walk through the process, stop into one of the offices, or check out the website or give them a call today.
The preceding portion of Daytime was sponsored by